What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Skating, and we back with another reaction video on the way in. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more content just like this. And on today's episode, we are reacting to my boy MTR, and I believe he's gonna be holding Miss Pearly things accountable. So let's get in this video. I don't want to hold nobody. I don't want to hold nobody.
I don't.
Wow.
I really don't. I don't wish the luck to racists.
Oh, I'm not racist.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Nick.
Yeah, I am a little bit racist.
And the Italians, we do not claim you.
Oh, hey, the Italians don't claim you. You're the one dating a black guy.
I'm not going to beat around the bush for this conversation, and I'm going to get straight to the point. Pearl, you f***ed up. You knowingly invited a white supremacist and a self-proclaimed racist onto a platform which is primarily supported by, at least initially, and produced by black people. This comes across as insensitive to downright nasty. And I want to be clear, it's not just inviting said person to the conversation that's upsetting, because conversations with people who don't agree with each other or don't agree with a particular position, if done in a healthy way, can promote civil discourse. But your up was to not only not defend the people who help create the content on your platform, but to also push a narrative that is insensitive and damaging to those very same people. Pearl, you know that your staff is mostly black people. And I'm talking about from a production perspective as well as a talent perspective. You also know that the majority of your content utilizes black people talking about black relationship issues. You could have had black people sitting in the same room with this person in order to combat some of the hellacious things that were coming out of his mouth.
I 100% agree. First, I was more of like on the gate about it, but I 100% agree. I said this on my live earlier about Pearl because Pearl had made an apology video. Honestly, I didn't even really think of it. And I understand his perspective. I see why he's upset. I understand why he's upset. And it's like, man, I fucked up. Because I messed up because I felt like you should be defensive of people. You get what I mean? And I get both sides. I understand both sides, but at the same time, it's like, first of all, these are black issues, and I didn't even think about that shit either. I didn't even think about that. I do not understand why. And then not only why the black community, but why not everybody? Like, why not being inclusive to everybody instead of it being like targeting like only the black communities or the black countries? Like, I'm tired of trying to find defenses for people that I think are genuine, but deep down have zero understanding.
A different perspective that would have lent itself well to demonstrate the respect for the people that watch your content and that you employ. I don't think that your platform would be as big as what it is today if it wasn't for the essential utilization of black people, black relationship topics, and black talent. And the talent came from all over. When you include the likes of an Andrew Tate, all the way down to a Brittany Renner.
Damn.
And even from a content creator perspective, from me to a Melanie King, to a Sarah Garvey,
Oh my God.
to a King Riches, to an Auntie Jenny. So for those just unaware of what's been going on, Pearl has recently come under fire for these particular comments.
I'm trying to get my Africans in America. My Africans. Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
They're gonna be in trouble. This sounds similar to the slavery stuff too, because that's literally the founder of, or the guy who made Roots said, I wanted a myth for my people to live by. So they often, but that's what they do, is they embellish. And I'm not trying to say it wasn't horrible. It was.
Right.
But they want to make it like more horrible.
Sudden reminders left and right of stupidity. I'm really trying to give this chick a fucking chance, dude. I'm really trying. I'm trying my hardest to say, hey, it ain't that big of a deal. But it's a fucking big deal. It's a very big, like, a simple apology is not, it's not just gonna work. Like, and I made a fucking live about this shit too. Fuck. I don't want to go on. Fuck.
So that they can control people.
Now what's crazy is that I came across these comments.
Shout out to MTR, man, because this,
while I was live streaming a couple of days ago, and what started out as a laughy, jokey live stream where I wanted to talk about my time up in London quickly diverted to one of the worst live streams that I've ever had in my life. And honestly, it was a trip to hell as I discovered the magnitude of the conversation that she had with this figure by the name of Nick Fuentes. Specific to the comments regarding slavery being embellished, I said this.
What's fucked up, I ain't even take it serious either. I'm over here reacting to this man's feelings. I'm over here reacting to this man's I'm over here like as I'm supposed to, absolutely, as a viewer, I'm supposed to, but I'm not realizing that this dude is literally having the worst time of his fucking life. Fuck. It's like I regret sending a fucking super chat saying it was fucking light and it wasn't fucking light. How do you defend this shit? How do you figure it out? Like, god damn, it's like, do you have to fuck up? Like, do you have to fuck it up for other people who's trying to defend you? Like, I feel like the lawyer on the defense side trying to defend my fucking defendant, but you can't even defend the bitch because she's already stupid. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Knowingly doing dumbass shit and you want motherfuckers to come to your goddamn rescue?
On the stream, and I maintain it today that Pearl needs to be held responsible for this comment. Likening a quote from the writer of Roots explaining a myth for his people to hold on to does not negate the documented history of the atrocities that happened to black people. And I'd argue that Roots was a light depiction of the savagery that my forefathers had to go through to ensure that I would be here today. But let me explain a little bit further how thoroughly that this actually is, because for me it comes down to a question of ethics. You're interviewing a known Nazi sympathizer and an anti-black creator and not offering any pushbacks whatsoever. And in fact, you're adding in your own fake news regarding the embellishment or the exaggeration of slavery. Additionally, there are times within the conversation where it's laughy, it's jokey, it's kikiing, especially when you got specific in certain comments that reflected on CP time. And let me also say this, is that generally CP time is something that's laughed amongst people of melanation, but it's not taken as a joke when you're doing it with a person who is a self-proclaimed racist. Now that I've had the opportunity to digest all of the information, now that I'm not on live stream with thousands of people looking at me, and in the back of my mind, thinking towards the tens of thousands that are waiting for the perfect reaction for me, I begin to question why you didn't sympathize with the plight of African Americans or black people in general. And not once in the interview did you have at least one pro-black stance or some form of ethical defense or cultural sensitivity for the people who carry your production machine forward, or the people that you know that watch your channel. That's questionable at the very least, and it shows to me a degree of misguided that you are regarding our culture, and that you have some introspection to do, and you have to find a newfound respect for understanding more about the people that work for you, or who a component of the content is made for. The embellishment of slavery is where you display the true level of your insensitivity and lack of understanding about the culture that you have immersed yourself in, whether you like it or not. Pearl, at the end of the day, you f***ed up. I completely, as I said on that stream, denounce your statements. And I believe that you need to be held completely accountable for your words and your actions. And I want you to do it for the sake of my history, for the sake of my community, for the sake of my audience, and the people who have followed me and will continue to follow me, Pearl. The people that found you through my channel because of these actions. And Pearl, we had a one-on-one conversation before.
You know what's fucked up? Where the fuck I found Pearl? I feel like a fucking idiot, dude. Like, real shit. Now I see why motherfuckers be like, oh, you're a child. Oh, you're Uncle Tom. Like, when you get to defending motherfuckers, you really try hard to, like, really trying hard. But this is unexcusable. It's extremely. Not just by him articulating it, it's just the facts that it's just coming back and back. Like, the more I hear it, I'm like, hey, look, I'm just a viewer. I ain't gonna play that card. Nah. I'll take full accountability for my dumbass, just for saying dumbass shit.
Before I recorded this video, and I told you I can no longer work with you. We had a dating show that was in the pipeline, and I was super excited about releasing this content on your platform and then cutting it up and putting it up on my platform and reacting to it. We did great content up there. But along with these statements that have come up, I no longer feel comfortable in having that dating show footage released along with the other content that was recorded up there onto your platform. I plan in the future not to release more content up onto the channel regarding my time in London. And to be honest, frankly, it really sucks because I had a lot that I wanted to be able to speak about. And again, to my community, to my audience, to the people who have followed me and will continue to follow me into the future, I have to take personal accountability for my working relationship with Pearl. And trust me when I say I take full ownership and full accountability. I had absolutely no idea of the comments that were made in the Nick Fuentes interview. And had I known this prior to, I would not have gone to London. I did not know about this until I came back. And then I went and did a live stream, and then my supporters let me know. For everyone else out there who's ever supported the platform and sent super chats, and for everyone who has been affected by this situation, like I said, I take full accountability. For those of you guys that have followed my platform for a long time, do understand that I've selected, at least I thought I've selected with a fine-tooth comb, who I have chosen to work with. If you guys already know, it hasn't been a lot of people.
Bruh, I'm over here trying to figure out who can I watch. I can't even imagine who the fuck to work with. This is crazy. Now I'm over here looking like a goddamn fool to my motherfucking. Oh, man. Imagine being the viewer. We're just trying to watch it. Why? I just wanted to watch the dang videos. Now I personally feel like a goddamn fool because not only do I bring it up in his chat, but I defended it. Like, he defended it too, but still though, like, he was still naive. He didn't know. I knew. I didn't know about the Nick Fuentes shit. That threw me for a whole loop. I damn sure didn't know she said that bullshit about slavery. And then after watching her goddamn apology video, I'm over here like, oh, just give a girl a break. Fuck that. Fuck that. I ain't gonna take the video down, but this is just gonna show. Hey, I fucked up too as a fucking viewer, but it's literally, this is literally a trickle effect, you know. We don't know, like, that's the whole point of us even watching this shit, dude, because motherfuckers is trying to figure it out.
Okay? I've also have a no beef policy on my platform because I think it does us no good to continue to promote fights and spats.
Yep.
I'm all about delivering value at the end of the day. But as a man in this space, I got to take full ownership and full accountability. And along with my accountability, this is now my definitive stance. I can no longer support or associate myself with the Just Pearly Things platform. And for those who still wish to continue to support voices of women that are down into the space who agree with the particular message that we put up on Jump Street, I want you guys to go check out and follow the following female content creators. All right, I got a list of their names right here. Don't want to forget anybody. Chantel Simone, The Crimson Cure, Danica Marie, Six the Goddess, Melanie King, and of course, Shahrazad Ali. Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. What you guys think about this particular conversation? Leave your comments down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say.
I'll leave my comment right here, brother. I feel like you literally talking to me. This is the face of complete, utter failure. Damn, man. I feel like a fucking hypocrite. I feel like... It's cool, man.
Until next time, YouTube.
Ouch.
Peace!
I wish you luck, and, you know,
I don't.
Wow.
I really don't. I don't wish luck to racists.
Oh, I'm not racist.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Nick.
Yeah, I am a little bit
Yeah,
racist.
I know.
But, listen, but it's not because I hate people. I love people. It's just, race is real. Race is real. Race is a part of us. So, hey, it is what it is.
And the Italians, we do not claim you.
Oh, hey, the Italians don't claim you. You're the one dating a black guy. The Italians don't claim me. They don't claim you.
Oh, no, they claim me. They claim me.
I don't think so.
They do.
Italian guys, yeah.
Italians,
Tell an
we're
Italian
big-
guy
we're big
about your
lovers.
affinity for black guys. That'll go over real well.
Good one, Nick.
And you don't fucking say nothing? What the fuck, Pearl? Like, come on. Yeah, I'm cool. Y'all have a good one, man. This shit some bullshit, dude. Bitch didn't even say nothing, man. What the fuck is wrong with you, man?